Okay, this one's going to be a big tester for me because I'm banging public and people are going to be walking past me like properly and I'm kind of shitting myself. But it's fun because it's a uni campus. I could just be doing like a school project or something, do you know what I mean? So we're going to kind of pretend that that's the vibe. I have literally been walking around with a camera all day as well to get some clips from my boyfriend's YouTube because, to be honest, he's been crippled so we haven't been doing much. So his YouTube is literally just like us getting food sometimes and stuff. So I'm like, right, I'm going to go on a walk all day and kind of give a tour around Stellenbosch and stuff like that. And yeah, it's been nice so far. And guys, it's so beautiful here. Like, this is the campus, the student campus. Obviously they don't start like lectures and stuff until next week, so it's not that busy at the moment. I have been coming here for the past few years and I've been coming, once I came completely by myself. The second year I came and my friend Isabel came with me, and then she left and I kind of stayed by myself again, and I love it here so much. But I have noticed a very, very big difference coming here now in a relationship and just as a different person now, because the first year I came I was completely off the rails, like completely. I mean, I was enjoying like experiencing uni for the first time as well, because I obviously didn't go to uni in the UK. But in South Africa, and in my opinion it is heaps better than the UK. And then the second year I came back, I was like, you know, I was into my self-improvement journey. Like, I was into my gym and stuff and a lot more strict than I was the first year. But by the end of it, 3 months in, I kind of started losing my mind again, and I was doing mushrooms all the time and I was going out a lot more than I wanted to, because it is addictive. It's just like, this is the vibe of the town. Like, you are a product of your environment, quite literally, and it doesn't matter how much I would be like, oh, I shouldn't go out. I wanted to go out because it's so much fun here, and that is what my cousin and all of his friends and everyone that I was with was doing. However, this year I'm with my boyfriend. He's got a sprained ankle. Like, we've gone out twice and both times I've been like, right, that was fun, not too bothered to do it again. Like, I do feel like a big shift from myself last year, and I'm very proud of that, and I do think getting a relationship is actually a big part of that. So the big shift is that, like, towards the end of my trips in South Africa last time, obviously I'm solo, my plans are so open-ended, I didn't really know what I was doing or where I was going or anything. I'm just travelling around and trying to work and see how things work. Like, I was feeling pretty lost, but I think that's such a positive feeling, that feeling of feeling lost, because it shows that you are going to the next stage. You know you're not your final destination, and it shows that you are searching for growth. Like, by being in these environments and being a bit unsure of who you are and where you're going, it shows that you're becoming more present in your life, and that you're like not conforming to all the narratives anymore, and you're kind of taking control, and you're like, okay, I'm feeling a bit like out of place and a bit lost, and I need to make change. And that's what I did, because I can't explain this, but when you travel, I don't know, it's probably not a common thing at all for a regular person, but because I've been traveling for the past few years and I keep going back to the same places, Thailand, South Africa and things like that, I notice how different I am in these places, because it's not my home environment or anything like that. I'm going back to these places that I've spent a good chunk of my time at, and I'm seeing a really big shift in who I am. And it just shows that, like, although I was feeling lost maybe 1 or 2 years ago here in South Africa in this very place, I'm now feeling a little bit less lost. And so one thing about South Africa is that wind is crazy. Like, this isn't bad at all, but I'm talking like Cape Town is torrential storms. That feeling of like restlessness and kind of like searching for more at the end of my trip last year in South Africa has led me here, because straight from South Africa I took a huge risk and I just flew a one-way flight to Bali, and I started working in a gym in Bali, and that was a big shift in itself. And the only reason I made that shift is because I was feeling a little bit lost. Yeah, it's really nice noticing these big shifts in myself, because it's just made me realise that I am progressing. Do you know what I mean? I think we always forget that. We literally always forget that, because we're always in the now. We're always like trying to, like, we're always looking at the negative of our current situation. But if you actually reflect, and this is probably a lot harder to do in your hometown because everything's quite slow and quite mundane and stuff like that. But yeah, just so those are the little points I'm making. Utilise feeling lost as a positive. And it just shows that your subconscious is looking for more as well. Like, even if you don't realise that your life is about to shift, this, like, feeling of... what's another word for lostness? Because I really need to mix it up, because I've said that about 1,000 times now. But yeah, my mind's not really on today. I'm kind of in like walking and observing mode, and I'm kind of ready to turn this off and just carry on walking and observing. Guys, one last thing before I go. I made the shift to gold jewellery. So this is a gold nose ring. You got the gold ring and gold and some more gold and stuff. It's only little bits and bobs, but yeah, I've been told so many times throughout my life that I would look so much better in gold. So I'm slowly making the little changes, and I quite like mixing a bit of silver and gold. Not that this has anything to do with anything. Also, guys, oh my god, there's this botanical garden here that I went for a walk through today, and there was a market in the botanical garden, which in all my 2-3 years of coming here and many walks through that garden, I've never witnessed that. And it was so cute. And there was this stall, and she kind of made like handmade clay, like jewellery bits and stuff, and she was like, you look like a fairy. And I was like, that is genuinely one of the last things anyone said to me. Like, I've never had that in my life. I usually have like, you look like a dark black cat or something, like you look scary, you look intimidating. Like, that was the sweetest thing ever. I think it's because of this little top and like my little green shorts and stuff like that. And yeah, she was like, yeah, your nose is just, mind you, my nose has always been one of my biggest insecurities. But yeah, she was like, it makes you look like a fairy. And I was like, maybe I won't get that nose job. How cute. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.